we going?
That was my test.
All right. Can you see us though? I can't even see us. Oh yeah, there we are.
We're going.
Well, let's address it straight away.
Yes, we need to. As soon as I saw you get out of the car, I went, fashion faux pas has happened.
Yes. For the first time ever. What episode is this? 42?
Yeah.
41?
We're in the 40s.
And for the first time ever, we've come dressed the exact same.
I feel like I've caught up to you. You've always been the fashion icon of the two.
Wow.
And I feel like I've caught up to you.
What a low bar that is. I've come here in cottons most week.
No.
I have, yeah.
Oh, hold on. My mic is... There we go. Better. Being all jittery.
Yeah, for the audio listeners, we've come dressed very similar.
You've went grey tea, I've went white, but apart from that, we've both
I would have went
green.
white. This was the only clean one in the drawer. You
looked at the outfit and went, that should be with a white tee. But yeah, green
overshirt.
Green overshirt. Doesn't matter what size. Let's just say the same.
They're the same size.
And then you've went grey, I've went white. Very, very similar. Although, again, your hair's looking flawless.
It wasn't 3 seconds ago. You seen me do it live here.
I did.
Yeah. Because you don't have time
I don't need to reveal
things.
the little fucking peek behind the curtain. That's just for me.
First time I hang about. Oh, I thought this was... Oh, no.
What?
I thought this is the first time wearing the shirt on the pod. It's a new shirt.
Yeah?
I wore it last pod.
Did you?
I did. I feel like I maybe told the story where... me and the headliner were wearing the same shirt.
You were both wearing that?
The Glasgow Glee. Well, he was wearing the navy one, but I also own the navy one of this.
Where's the shirt from? Well, if I may.
It doesn't really matter where one acquires their clothes, does
I'll
it?
tell you where I got mine.
Okay.
Primark.
Right.
So, right off the bat.
Marks and Spencer's.
Marks and Spencer's the best of gear, mate.
It is the best of gear.
I fucking love... This is M&S Tea.
Yeah.
I fucking love M&S, you know.
They're so good.
M&S do the best shit.
I feel like we spoke about this in the last episode, but I'm happy to do it again.
Well, I wasn't here.
The quality
is
fresh.
Tremendous. Holds up. Holds up like no other fucking...
Forget about it.
I won't, sir.
I can't. Oh, I'm an elephant. Call me an elephant because I ain't forgetting it. And because the first time I went in I was looking for the navy overshirt. I wanted a navy overshirt.
Yeah.
And I looked everywhere.
But you already had that one, no?
Well, I didn't have it at this point.
Right, okay.
And then I went to Marks and seen it, and then I bought like
you
6
call it
more
Marks?
Things. Oh, yeah.
Love that.
First name terms.
Love that.
Marks
so
and Sparks.
So Marks.
Yeah.
Like
you don't have to add the Ann Spencer's.
Like it's in your mate's gaff.
You don't add all...
into Marks and
You're very formal. Do you call her Majesty? No, we call her Liz.
Marks and Sparks.
Old dead Liz.
That's what I call it.
Well, I just call it Marks. I'm taking out the Ann Sparks. I'm saving like half a second.
Valuable time.
Loads of time. Yeah. By then explaining why I
so
call
much
it.
more time for admin.
I can explain now for several minutes why I just call it Marks. Because of all the time I've saved.
I'll bash out a fucking tax return in the time that I've saved for a job in Ann Sparks.
Yeah. But I bought loads of stuff when I was there. I was like, oh, this is great. And then I was like, oh, no, is this Dad's business? Am I a dad now? Is Marks and Sparks the...
Marks and Sparks has always been labelled as... Here's what I would say.
Okay.
Clothes shopping in Marks and Sparks.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. It's the best of gear. We're all doing it. If you're food shopping at Marks and Sparks, I think that's fairly dad energy. Like if you're having like a lot of people around or like a Christmas and you go... We're going to go to Marks and Spencer's, get our turkey. I booked it in September. That's dad energy.
Right, okay.
I would say.
See, because who was it? It was Jake Lambert that was wearing this shirt. And I was like, is that the same shirt? And he was like, Marks and Spencer's? And I went, yes. And we spoke about their clothes for ages, like we've just done.
Yeah.
And he said the one thing they're
You call it Marks? And Jake said that as well.
He said, I call it M. And I was like, really?
You're saving so much
that's
time,
an insane amount of time to save. I couldn't even fathom what I would do with it all. Good for you. He said the one thing they do lack on is shoes. He was like, the shoes aren't great. Everything else is excellent.
Marks and Sparks.
Well, he was saying that.
Sorry,
and I went, yeah, shoes suck. Like I jumped on it.
You've definitely bought shoes.
I was wearing shoes from Marks and Spencer's. I went, they come on like a little hanger, the little shoe hanger. You've got to pull it off a shelf. Shoes should come in a box. And he was like, shoes should come in a box. He went, like the little weird hanger that they put. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. They're clipped.
They're clipped on
from the fucking heel. They're clipped.
Like they're a fucking roast duck.
Yes.
They've no respect
by the
for
way,
their shoes.
In M&S,
oh my god, forget phenomenal. About it. Yeah, it's best of gear. Book in March, you get it in June. It's great. Yeah, I was like, I'm wearing some, and I felt quite
Are
self-conscious.
you wearing those shoes now?
No, I bought them. There was a specific type that I wanted again, and I looked around a bit, and I went, let's try Marks, and sure enough, they were there.
Debenhams was always a good point of call as well.
Yeah,
I just think where old people shop is... See, also as well, if we're gonna,
so we are saying it's old people that are there.
yeah, for sure. But it's not my fault that that's where the good shit lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what? Fuck it as well. If I'm being honest with myself, Gar,
yeah,
it's also one of the only shops that do good quality that allow me to shop in their place of
because of the sizing.
the sizes, man. The sizes. I'm going there. Let's fucking go into body unpositivity. The amount of shops that I've been into,
don't cater to you.
they don't cater to, I believe.
I also think
sort
it's rude that's the word we would use.
Yeah.
Cater.
Yeah, I know.
Very food-based,
It's making me hungry. It's making me hungry.
I'm so sorry.
My stomach's growing.
I heard it, yeah. Your mic's probably picking up.
Oh, I hope it is, to give them the full experience.
Yeah.
I went into a shop. Can I just say something? I need to get this off my fucking chest. And
Yes,
I've wanted to get this off for a fucking while now. Extra large is pretty fucking medium to me.
Right.
Like an extra large.
Do you know what? While we're on it, small is also medium to me,
Yeah.
I'd say.
But like, do you know what? Do you not know what I mean? Like, I know someone that wears extra large. Like, that could be an extra large shirt.
It is a small.
That's a small?
Yeah, I believe so.
Huh?
I tend to wear a small. I'm a short little king.
There's no way you're a small.
I am most things, yeah.
No danger. I mean, this is your life. I shouldn't be taking it away from you.
But
I thought that would have been a large.
I've moved slowly into medium on some stuff.
Right, okay. Because that's the point I was going to make was... So, for example, it was when I was fucking
Let's check.
I was on... Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a small. You know it's a small. That's
I'm
why...
pretty sure it's a small.
Yeah.
It was purchased not long ago.
But, like, fucking Stade was wearing... It's a small. Like, Stade was wearing a extra large jumper.
Oh, and he's huge, though.
And he's famously small and fairly thin.
He's fairly thin, yeah.
And he's an extra large. I was like, that's not fair.
He's thin for, what's he, 50?
Yeah.
Something about 50-year-olds. They're deceptively big under there. They are just like...
He did describe his body shape as a peach.
Because my dad isn't much bigger than me as a person, but he's like a large.
Yeah.
There's something happens when you get to a certain age.
But no, Steve, the point
you
I'm
shrink,
making...
your hair goes...
The point I'm making is...
But the body has this viscosity to it.
Good word.
I don't think it's the right one at all.
Well,
it's just a funny one to say.
You use it with confidence. I'm fucking loving it. But the point I'm making is I genuinely do not believe that a size large is a large person. I think I'm a large person.
You think you should be a large?
I think I should be a large, extra large.
Do you know what I think?
I don't think I should be a double to triple XL. I
think
an elephant, a rhino should be that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They shouldn't be shopping in Marks and Spencer's.
Well, if they were, they'd be a fucking 4XL.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
No, they'd be like
I think you've kind of hit the nail on it. The problem is the sizing that we use is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the chili scale. We spoke about that.
Yeah, Scoville units are all off.
They just have 3 chilies in supermarkets, and that could be 0 to 4 billion.
Yeah.
Whereas people, there's so many different shapes and sizes.
There is, man.
There's not small, medium, large.
No.
There's several things in between that.
Yep.
You can't just go extra small, extra large.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, extra, very hurtful to those people on the other side of the scale.
Imagine being a fucking triple of them.
Yeah, that's incredible.
You're 3 larges.
So, right, this is the base level. This is I think this is excellent. The base level, small, medium, large. They went, right, nailed it. We've got all our sizes. And then somebody come along like, I'm bigger than large. And they're like, oh,
How
shit.
much?
Well, you're extra large. How about that? That's fine. Okay, nailed it. I'm smaller than that. Oh, Jesus, didn't see you down there. You're extra small.
I'm bigger than the extra large.
All of them are sitting going, well, extra, is that all right? Well, I mean, that's 5 sizes. We've got everyone covered, surely. Yeah. We've got extra to extra. That's it, all done. And then, somebody comes along going, close. I'm triple X. And they're like, Jesus fuck. We shouldn't have used extra for the first one. Now we've pigeonholed ourselves.
We've had a small...
We have to go, you are extra large, sir.
We've had a small fucking... We had a small bit to fucking write our names in, and we fucking put a big old capital there, and now we're just writing the rest of it tiny. We've started so much more bold.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, and fucking, if the answer's yes, the answer's yes. There's nothing I can do about it now. But I don't really believe that I'm walking down the street. I mean, for a fucking kickoff, the fact I can walk down the street is a
You're
good
not
sign.
a little rascal.
Like, I don't think people are looking at me going, fucking Jesus Christ, the fucking size of that goblin. Like, I don't feel
Goblin's quite small. You'd be an orc.
Orc. Jesus, the size of that fucking orc. I don't believe people are doing that. I feel like I would have felt that before.
You said you fell on
the
buses.
Sizes, did I?
Yeah, you said people don't sit next to you because you could grab them. That's what you said. Do you not remember?
Did I?
Well, on this podcast.
Oh, people don't sit next to me on the bus if unless it's like the last. I'm always the last seat available. Yeah.
And I said it's
true.
because you could grab them.
I don't understand the grabbing them part.
You didn't understand it. Remember I said you go, haha, oh Jesus, chucking the laptop
really
around. You're like, grabbing them. It's the implication that you could grab them if you wanted to.
True.
We said if you're too tall.
A big boy, keep them in my fucking inside pocket.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it bothered me. So like, I went into a shop recently and they only had 3 sizes of everything: the small, medium, and large of everything. And I really liked a lot of the clothes. And I went to leave, and then a woman working there went, whoa, don't be leaving so quickly. Do you like anything? I'm like, yeah, a bunch of stuff, but you only have them up to large, and it's not my size. And she went, not necessarily. Like fucking genuine that chuffed. She was like, oh, not necessarily.
All right.
And then with glee in her fucking tone and face, she went, we keep the bigger sizes out the back.
Right.
So she was like, their whole fucking system was when the fatties come in and they see something that they like, they take it off the rack, they hand it to her and just go, I hope you have more fucking elephant size. Yeah. Big.
Could you stitch 2 of these together so they fit?
Make one for me. Yeah. 1 me equals 2 of them. Please. Big size.
Yeah.
Fucking embarrassing. She had all of them. All of them were there. I was like, just put them on the fucking rail.
Yeah.
Just put them on the rail and make me feel like a human in society rather than
I think
fucking...
You've got your own shops if you want to feel like a human. You can go to Giacomo.
Tell me where Giacomo's located. You tell
Little
me where...
and large.
Tell me where we're located.
I believe there's a Giacomo just off Princess Street on like one of the castle streets or something like that.
Incorrect, sir.
No, has it moved?
Oh, I've Googled this shit out of this. There used to be one in Fort Kinnaird. That moved.
All right.
Mate, the only Giacomo stores, I think there's like 6 of them, and they're all in Bath or some weird place in England.
Wow.
Like, I don't think there's any in Scotland.
I was there Saturday. I could have got you some stuff.
Were you in Bath on Saturday?
I was, yeah.
I was in Bath on Thursday.
Well, how about that?
We must have just missed each other.
Wow, how about that? Where were you Friday?
Friday and Saturday I was in Guildford.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Correct.
Yeah.
The first night in Guildford was fucking hilarious how much they just...
Very posh place.
Very. And every single gag landed with this. I heard every single person make that fucking reaction.
Yes.
It was... I was just like... I'd left going, fuck those cunts. I hated them. But then Guildford on the Saturday... Rip roar.
Well, that
couldn't have been more of a 180 switch.
Yeah.
But the Friday pissed me off big time.
Wow. And what did? And were they doing that with Tom as well? Were they laughing that way?
Oh my god, big time. I mean, Tom was probably getting them a bit more going because they're all there for him.
Yeah.
But it was the same. He came off going, fucking, they didn't fucking let you build any momentum.
Yeah.
It was just, and then they fucking move on. But
well, good for them, I think.
Fuck them. Hope
it's good. It's exactly.
Burn.
No, it's what you expect from that place. So I think.
Yeah, you're
correct.
Sticking to an image, so good for you. And also, maybe they made us way better the next night.
I like when things are how I expect them.
Yeah.
Like if I see a baker, I want to be a little bald man covered in flour. I want him to come out from the back, flour sodden.
Stressed.
Like, slapping the hands and powders going everywhere. What can I get for you?
Yeah,
you're a baker, sir. I want a butcher caked in blood.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Yeah,
just
big red head on him. Can't even say his H's.
Bubbly nose, maybe? No, it doesn't have to be an alcoholic.
What could I get for you? And I'm like, a pig, a suckling pig.
Where's he from?
He's from Guildford. Oh, you are a pig alky. He's from the Mighty Bush, I think.
Yeah. I think that is what this guy is.
I'm Howard Moon. Howard Moon the boot chase.
Not write that down. That's another good impression for the wheel there. Howard Moon, you can do him.
Yeah. I think, Howard Moon's actually, that was more a Noel Fielding Mighty Bush voice. Howard Moon's the other one.
Moon's the other one.
Yeah.
I when you did the voice and you said
Vince
Howard Moon,
Noir?
Vince
Noir?
It could be Vince something.
It's me. I'm gonna get inside you. That's what he'd always be like. I'm a butcher with sausage fingers and a knife for hands.
It went total farmer there.
Yeah. Well, it's
I'm
kind
got sausage for hands and
that's kind of what he does though.
Yeah.
I've got a bow eye and an arse that won't quit. I haven't watched Mighty Bush in a long time. I don't think it would hold up.
Nah, it was fairly fucking. I thought it was fairly cake back then.
A lot of people did. I quite enjoyed it.
Do you know the one show that I always get stick is a stretch for, but for never saying I really got it, and everyone else was like, "But this is the best." Was the Lemmy show? Oh, you were going to try and guess?
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah.
Lemmy show.
I think once you tune into Lemmy, that's when you get it.
Although,
and it does take a certain frequent. You've got to get there, and then you go, "Oh, okay, I see what's happening."
But anytime someone showed me a clip from his, or I have just watched his Twitch, I think that's fucking phenomenal.
Funniest shit, man.
I think that's brilliant. I'm like, that's now I get this guy.
Yeah.
But the Lemmy show, I was like, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Do you know, I love the one where he shows up with his new girlfriend at the pub, and his mates are like, "Oh, is that her?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then it's a wee old man, and he's like, "This is Charlotte."
Yeah.
And then, like later in the episode, they break up, and he's like, "Oh, where's Charlotte?" And he's like, "Oh, we broke up." "Oh, what was wrong?" He went, "She was a wee old man."
Yeah.
I think it's great.
It's so, and don't get me wrong, I know I'm the minority.
Yeah.
I know that. But I remember it was someone showed me the one way down a one way street.
Yeah.
And like this guy is showing me this. He's fucking falling about the place laughing. I'm like,
yeah, I think it's one of those ones as well.
This.
Couple of watches, then you start really getting into it as well.
Yeah, but yeah. Right, so I heard a story when I was away supporting Tom from this guy.
Right.
That absolutely, it fucking floored me.
Okay.
I love this story so much. And as he was telling me it, I was going, this is going straight to 2Gs. I can't wait to tell what.
Oh, wow.
Story. So
the way you pitched it there was, I thought it was about to be about me. You know, I heard this story. Now, you can confirm or deny after, but let me tell it first.
No, unfortunately, it's not. It has nothing to do with either of us, but it's a belter. So a bit of backstory, as I'm famous to do. So when we're on tour, we have these 2 days off. We finished somewhere, and when we were going to be in Bath 2 days later, but it was like Swindon it was. Yeah. So it was like a 7-hour drive home to then come back the next day, 7-hour drive. So we were like, we'll just fucking stay down there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And
where were you in Bath? Comedia?
No, the Rondo Theatre. So Trudy booked the 2 days off. I'm not really precious over where we stay, so I was like, just you fucking book it. But Ailey was going to be down with us. I did say that because Ailey came down for 4 days of it, which was nice. So I was just like, just you book it and tell us where we are there. So when we turn up at the start of the 2-week tour, I was like, oh, where are we spending the 2 days off? And Tom and Trudy just start laughing. And they're like, it's going to be funny. Just trust. And I went, tell me where I'm staying.
They said
and they went, we're not telling you. It's a surprise.
Okay.
But yeah, just fucking know that it's going to be funny. So do the first week. We get to the 2 days off. We're driving there. We fucking pull into this like Sand Bay holiday village. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be like a caravan. And then we drive around another corner. There's a big sign, fucking big blue sign that says Pontins. And I'm like, oh, you fuck it. Now, I've never done a Pontins or a Butlins or anything like that. I've never been. I'm going in blind to what the fuck is. It's
like, do you know what Pontins and Butlins is like? It's like when you're a kid, it kind of seems like fun and like cool and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're an adult and you see it, it's kind of like when the lights come on in the club at the end of the night and you really see it for what it is. You're like, oh my God, what we've been in here the whole time?
Yeah. But I remember having a good time. Like, I remember enjoying this.
The second those lights come on, you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. And everyone's gross looking.
It's so obviously shit.
Yes.
But when you're there for 2 days and you're under the guise of let's just have fun, I had a fucking...
You can lean into it, yeah.
When you lean into it, it was fucking perfect. So it's just old people and us. Like, it's old people. Me and Ailey are by far the youngest people there. By far. Everyone's calling me son. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's great.
We meet this guy. We're out smoking. Now, this is where the fucking story starts. TJ McKenzie. Shout out TJ McKenzie.
It's called TJ McKenzie?
He is.
That's a fucking unreal name.
It's such a...
One of the best names I've ever heard in my life. I already know this is going to be great. I think he should be a guest on the pod.
Honestly, I would love nothing more. So let me try and paint a picture of TJ, because I fucking adored this guy. Quite small. 70s, I'm going to guess 60s, 70 years old. Used to be a rocker. He's just got one tuft of hair right on the front of his head. Just one little sad. Like, you can tell it probably used to be a mohawk. But that's all that's from. Oh, I can't say. Somewhere in England. Somewhere not far away from Weston-super-Mare.
Oh. What the fuck?
Because that's kind of where we were, and he goes there all the time. So
right.
He's like, I'm only an hour away.
Okay.
We come back every 5 weeks. I'm only an hour away.
Gotcha.
So we're talking. Me and Tom are talking to him, and he goes, "So what is it you guys do?" And Tom goes, "Oh, we're comedians. We're on tour just now, and we have 2 days off, and we're going to Pontins." And TJ fucking lights up, going, fellow fucking show business guys. And we're like, "You're in fucking show business, TJ?" And he's like, "Sure am. He does Facebook Lives every Saturday night, and he sings for 2 hours. Because he used to be in bands, and he's still singing all these songs. But he has to sit down now because his back's fucked. He made that very clear.
Yes, okay, of course.
And he was like, "Sometimes I get like fucking 40 viewers on there." And we're like, "You're fucking killing it, TJ." So he's asking us where we're from, and I tell him I'm from Scotland, this little town like 20 minutes outside of Edinburgh. And he gets all excited, and he goes, and I can't remember the name of it, but he goes like, "Oh, Burnachillich." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, Burnachillich." And I'm like, "You've just fucking made that place up, TJ. This isn't a real place. You're just fucking making shit up." And then the next day, I see him. He comes fucking marching up to me with his phone and Google Maps going, "It's fucking real. I told you, Burnachillich," right? And then I went, "Oh, I'd never heard of that place before. Fucking how do you know?"
Where is it? East, west?
Oh, it's like above Edinburgh. I said, "Is it in Fife?" Because that's what I always knew was above Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And he said no, but I think it probably was in Fife. But it wasn't like Burnt Island or anything. I hadn't heard of this place before.
If it's north of Edinburgh...
Yeah.
I mean, it's Queensferry, unless it's like further.
Yeah, I think it might be further.
Bowness?
No.
Blackness?
It's crazy. It's like a
Bellside?
No. It's crazy. Bellside?
I mean, yeah.
It's like a proper Scottish sounding town that, you'd sound, "Oh, he's just made this up."
Winchborough?
No. It's definitely a B. Definitely a B, and I think a C.
Bellside?
No.
Bathgate? Blackburn? No. Wow, okay.
But I can't remember it, and fuck it. I'd never heard of this place before.
Bannockburn?
No.
Okay, I'll give up.
So he said, I was like, how do you know where that place that I haven't heard of, and I fucking live close to it, how do you know about it? He was like, "Oh, well, I served there for 18 months when I was in the army. That was our base." And he was like, "I'll never forget this story." And he told me this story, and I fucking loved it. There was a operation one day where they put him up into the hills of Barakulach. They put him up in the hills.
The hills of...
Yeah, you're so intrigued as to where it is. They put him in the hills of Barakulach. And the operation was they had to get back to base camp, which is 6 miles away.
Right.
And they said it's an in-war scenario. Okay?
Dreghorn?
No. Definitely a B, buddy. Definitely a B.
Okay.
And it is something like Barakulach. It's crazy. It sounds made up.
Right.
And it's like, I think it's adjacent to Fife.
Okay. Adjacent to Fife.
Great phrase.
I will get this.
But yeah, anyway, Barracooley or something.
Right.
Something mad like
that. Well, there's Ballachulish.
It's not Ballachulish, I know that from Still Game.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Tanahunish, isn't it? Anyway. So yeah, they're in the hills of Ballachulish. And the base camp's 6 miles away.
Yeah.
And they're on an exercise that they're all split up into teams, and they have to return to the base camp, and whoever gets there first gets 3 days off.
Wow.
So that's important to these boys, do you know what I mean?
That's so funny that is all you need to motivate a soldier is to not be a soldier for a bit. Like, what prize could we give them? They don't have to work for a bit.
Fucking A, they'll definitely do it for that. So they're promised 3 days off. TJ is in charge of his team, and he has like 5 guys with him. And he said, right, lads, we're getting these fucking days off. Don't you worry about that. And they've continually been told it's an in-war scenario. You have to treat it like you're in a war.
Okay, this is getting good.
So they're fucking... So there's obviously other boys like set up to try and fucking find them and like shoot at them and all this sort of shit. That's obviously set up. As soon as the fucking challenge starts, TJ and his boys walk down the hill. They find a little back country road. And they just fucking plank themselves there. And they just sit there. TJ said for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, this van comes along the road. And it's what turns out to be a farmer just working one of the local farms. TJ...
Does he steal the van?
TJ and his fucking van mates just step into the road and just fucking put their guns on this fucking van. It's all just fucking pointing guns at this van, and their guns at this van. They jump in, they put the farmer in the back of the van. I think he said one guy still pointed a gun at him in case he had any fucking funny ideas or whatever.
Oh my god, he's a farmer.
He's just a farmer.
Just a farmer.
And then they drive it back to fucking base camp, and they all jump out. And TJ said his bosses, he'll never forget his boss's face, were like so fucking just confused. He was like, TJ, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And he was like, well, you said it was an in-war scenario. This is what we do.
Yeah.
And he went, TJ, this was a 2-day exercise. You cunts are back here in half an hour.
I mean, nailed it.
Absolutely nailed it. So then they send the farmer off back in his van.
Yeah.
Obviously, the farmer the next day reports them because he was just fucking, I guess, kind of kidnapped at gunpoint.
Not kind of, fully kidnapped. fully abducted.
Fully abducted at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And TJ had the best punchline for the story. So he was like, the bosses were so fucking annoyed at us. I didn't get my 3 days off. But I did get 28 days in prison. It's just the fucking best.
That's 28 days off, I guess.
Yeah, 28 days
off.
Okay,
then he got 25 more than he expected.
It's supposed to be a 2-day exercise. They're back there in half an hour because they just fucking nicked a van.
Oh my god. Threatened.
Just imagine being that farmer just driving down the fucking back roads that you always have.
We're being invaded!
And then just fucking, 4 or 5 army dudes just fucking... Oh my god, that's the fucking... I was crying laughing at that. Just what a horrific thing to do for 3 days off.
Oh my god.
Well, it's in war scenario, that's what you do. If we had to get somewhere in a war scenario, that's what we do.
I don't disagree with them, actually.
No, it's like, it's kind of sound logic.
I mean, I'm sure they were probably given a map with where they were supposed to be in the area, and they've probably went outside that area.
Yeah.
To then steal a van.
Oh my god.
After 10 minutes. Poor fucking farmer, like, what's going on? What's that? Shut up!
He did say, this was TJ's amazing explanation. He was like, we told him what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like, we told them it's for, we're the army, we're in this war scenario, we need to get back there. We'll give you the van back. TJ was kind of like, that guy wasn't cool for not getting it. I was like, I don't think I'd get it.
You got a gun pointed at him, mate.
There's a fucking gun at you.
Yeah.
You're just gonna... But he was like, the fucking snitch went and reported us to the police the next day.
I love that because, I mean, farmers most times are strapped.
Yeah.
He probably had a gun in that van. That could have went south so quickly.
Oh my god, so quickly.
It could have been longer than 28 days in jail for old TJ.
It could have went south immediately. They could have went into the road pointing the guns. The van could have just swerved because he's terrified and crashed.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, lads, that went a bit wrong.
Shit, we need to wait on another van now.
We're definitely not playing the game. We know that.
Oh my god,
it's amazing. I fucking loved listening to him. He gave me 3 CDs before he left as well. The TJ McKenzie, the hits.
Same CD or different ones?
Different ones. The guy's got albums.
Yeah, of course.
Covers.
And have you watched them since?
No.
Okay.
He's messaged me and I'm still to actually reply, but I will,
Wow, you are
TJ, if
rude.
you're listening.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're listening. But, oh, man, speaking to him, his wife, I could see his wife was always just like, oh, he's going to speak to the fucking comedians again. He
Yeah.
came over to us all the time. We loved him and he loved us. It was a beautiful little 2-day relationship.
That's great that you made a little holiday pal. A little holiday romance for you.
Anytime I saw him coming, I'd be like, DJ! I'd be proper happy to see him.
Yeah.
Seen him at breakfast. That was like a little moment of the day.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
having, Tej? You just having cereal? Get amongst the fucking bacon.
There's eggs in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I can't have it because of my back.
You know him.
Yeah, I know. Doctor says I can't have any more bacon. Anyway, I did it my way. Did you listen to any of the CDs in the car?
Tom doesn't have a CD player, annoyingly, in
What?
his car. Annoyingly. Or it doesn't work. He was like, he made sure that he got one. He was like, I need one of these.
Yeah.
I'm definitely fucking, you're crazy if you think I'm not listening to T.J. Mackenzie on the road.
Wow, yeah.
On
the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
But,
Come on, sing if you know it.
so have you ever done a Pontins?
Yes.
You have.
We've spoke. Well, not Pontins. I've done Butlins.
Butlins, but I think Butlins is a bit more high end, right?
Butlin Skegness is quite the place. There's a lot
Yeah.
going on, but it still feels. The only way I could describe it is it's like.
I mean, they got you and Tinchy Strider. We didn't get that.
Yeah.
We didn't get Gareth Waugh.
But they didn't get the full version of me, I've got to say.
Yeah.
They got 8 minutes and a run off.
Tom
The
said,
first time I did it was great when I was hosting.
but Tom said it best when we were there, because I'm obviously winding him up, going, it'd be really terrible if someone secretly signed you up to perform tonight, wouldn't it? Like I kept winding him up that I've said you're here and that you're doing something, and he was like, Gareth, he was like, here's why I don't want to do this gig, because if I did this gig to a real good level, he was like, there's a bit of me that goes, that's who I am now.
Yeah.
That's just what my fucking life will be. And there's something to be said for that, by the way. I really do feel like when you're hosting, it's different. That's just chatting about.
Yeah.
But if you go on stage and you hit the material and the material kills in a Butlins, I think you're not far away from going, because the pay's all right. My God, the pay's all right.
Yeah, all got
You could very much make I mean, they do love me, and it's good money.
I guess I'll just do Butlins and cruises now.
I
Fuck old women on the high sea.
what a life.
Yeah.
What a life.
Pretty much a pirate.
Yeah. You get a sword, and then you are legally a pirate, I think.
Yeah. I think I'd don an eye patch on a cruise. Had a bit of mystery.
A don an eye
You got to
patch.
don an eye patch. One doesn't wear one. You don it. You cannot wear an eye patch, sir. You simply don it.
But yeah, do you know what I mean though? If you fucking smash a Butlins
At the
gig.
buffet with the knife in my teeth. Who is this guy? He's getting more pirate every day I see him. Cut my leg
bottles
off.
of rum.
Yeah. Who's it? There's one of my favourite pirate jokes of all time.
You have a favourite pirate joke of all
I
time?
do.
Wow.
It's why are their chests always overflowing with gold? You always see a picture of a pirate chest. It's always the chest isn't big enough. Gold spill it out.
Yeah.
And I reckon it's because they've got those eye patches, so their depth perception is off.
That's great.
It's very funny. John Mulaney.
Do you know what's fucking crazy? As you said, one of my favourite pirate jokes, and then my reaction was, who has a favourite pirate? And as soon as I said that, I went, oh, I have one as well. My favourite one is Bo Burnham's one in Inside, where he's like, is it just me, or should pirates take better care of their fucking maps?
Yeah.
Like, if you want me to go around the world searching for treasure, take better care of your fucking maps, buddy.
Yeah.
Coffee stains and all ripped.
That's
If you want me to go around the world hunting for your treasure, laminate it.
Yeah. That's very good. There's the classic, what is a...
Oh my God, we've got a whole pirate joke section
We
now.
do, yeah. What's a pirate's favourite letter?
R.
No, it'd be the C.
Now that I feel fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was walked into that.
Jeff-
You knew I was going to say R.
Yeah, everyone does.
You knew I was going to say
Yeah.
R. And you knew I'd be all smug about it, going, R, predicted it.
No, it'd
No,
be
the
the
C.
C. Now, the funny thing about pirates is the pirate accent's meant to be quite cool. You know? There's Talk Like a Pirate Day. You used to be able to change Facebook to pirate language. Do you remember that?
Yes, I certainly do there, Gareth.
This is the thing. Pirates are West Country bumpkins.
Yeah, I was just gonna
They're
say,
like, oh,
I've never considered this to be
cool.
cool.
Sexy with their parrots and their gold.
I've considered this to go along quite well with a pasty in their hand.
Oh, I like a tasty stuff. The Caribbean's a bit toasty, is it not? I here.
That's why I always holiday in the Cotswolds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pirate. And then they just added a little bit more pizzazz.
Yeah. Well, that comes with the Eyepatch.
Of course.
That they've donned.
Forget about it. Yeah. The big skull and crossbones flag. The second that goes up, they're like, oh, we are. Ooh, are. That's base. They just got rid of the ooh. Ooh, are.
That's all they've done. They've just dropped the ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, are is just arg, me mateys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking hilarious. That could be a bit.
Me lovers.
And
no,
then-
let's not do that. Lovers is a bit too, sexually suggestive. So
Is it?
we're modern pirates. Yeah, come on. We can't be saying me lovelies. That's what about me mateys? You could be platonic. Oh, I like that. I do.
I think people from that part of Britain actually call everyone love.
They do. I was
So it's taking the sexism
I was
out of it.
going to like 1600s wokeism where they were going, let's not call them lovely.
I haven't seen it again. We were used to that by now. You're used to that.
Yeah, sure.
You're going
I
down
was
here.
doing a little skit
You're
about
going
woke
down here,
pirates.
and I'm all the way over here going,
Yeah.
no, they actually do that though.
Yeah.
You've got to be used to that with me by now. I'm 3 steps back on everything.
Yeah. I am.
Can't wait to read about this in the Discord where fucking people are going, another fucking muchy, fuck up, fuck you, the sketch, we loved the sketch and you fucking ruined
I don't
it.
think you've been on the Discord. It's not that at all. It's very
No, it's
pleasant.
not. By the way, that's just reminded me about the Discord. My dad's asked me to say something about the Discord.
Okay,
And he wants everyone on the Discord to know. So, Gareth, I was bloody sitting there, so I was, and I thought, well, I'm a patron, I'm paying my money. That's one of the things I'm entitled to is on the bloody Discord. So I got your fucking mother to try and download it. That took 20 minutes. And then I opened it up, Gareth, and I tell you what, I was bamboozled.
Yeah, I could see him being bamboozled.
I was overwhelmed.
It's not the easiest
It's
social
hard.
media.
And he went, moving images. What's that? And he went,
Moving images, he was baffled by.
joined, and there was a fucking little cat peek around the corner and it said hello, and I didn't know what to do with that. So what's transpired is Jemsy said sup
Yes.
to my dad joining, and my dad went, I fucking freaked out and I didn't know how to reply. Can you let Jemsy know that I'm sorry I didn't answer back her hello? And I went, it wasn't an actual hello, it was just oh, you're joining the thing, sup.
It's like a little emoji
Yeah,
reaction
little
sort of
emoji,
thing, yeah.
Dad. And he was like, no, you bloody apologise to Jemsy on my behalf that I haven't said hello back to her hello. So there you go, Jemsy. My dad's really beaten up about it.
Yeah, well, if
That
you
he can't work the Discord.
I can't think of a better plug for our Patreon than to get unfiltered access to your dad.
Yeah,
And he'll get back to you when he can.
he's on
maybe
there.
through us.
Yeah. Oh, very likely through me in the next public episode.
Yeah.
And that's how this system will work. You write what you want on the Discord.
It's not ideal,
It'll
but it
fill it back
works
to
for
me.
us. All right? Everyone relax.
Should we do a personal cue?
Yeah, we're getting towards the end.
I mean,
I
that
was
has been
enjoying riffing about
40
pirates
minutes.
for a bit there.
That has been 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, let's wrap this bad boy up. We've got a couple of Patreons to do. Because I'm leaving now. We're never together,
know,
you and I.
I know.
Our poor listeners, jilted exes. Oh, hello. This isn't too bad, actually. I quite like these.
I like both of mine.
What's the ugliest thing you own? My son. And I went on the
That honestly took me by ultimate surprise.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Well, it fucking nailed it, buddy.
I went on the Some Laugh pod and I suggested that I should throw my son in a canal because he's ginger. It's fun to say. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't actually do it.
Although
whenever you walk past the canal with Laura, there might be a little thing there going.
The one thing I wanted to talk about on this episode, we never brought it up.
The shirt, we did.
No, something about Arlo. Do you know what? If you want to hear it,
Patreon. Now there's a plug.
Yeah,
There's
I've got a very good story about my bear.
Yeah. Brr.
I was away from him for a couple of days, and then I came back, and then what he did.
Where have you been?
Bath, where the pirates are from.
Just answered it entirely up front. Ignored the fact that I was doing a little baby wife. Where have you been?
Yeah, no, Bath.
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 I've been in
Relax.
Bath,
I've been
baby.
earning money for you.
I could throw you in a canal, you cunt.
Easy. Big bag bricks. You're
You
dead.
could kick
You're
him in.
dead. You're
You
dead.
could kick him
You're
in
there.
very
You're-
easily.
You're in. You're staying there. I know they're not deep. That's fine. What's something you secretly hated doing lately that was for a friend or lover? What did I secretly hate? I don't know. If you've got answers to yours, let me ruminate on that.
Ruminate. 2 belter words that I'm taking away from today's pod. Great callback. If Santa were real, what would you ask him for?
Puss.
Piss?
Puss.
You'd want puss.
I want Santa.
You want some puss.
I want some Santa.
I want that Mrs. Claus puss.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I'd ask for.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus's vagina.
Can I have a go on your wife's Santa?
Go and let me
what I
have
was-
a pump of Mrs. Claus.
If you don't, if you're married or whatever, then fine. Give me one of the elves. Give me one of the elves. Give me one of the elves.
I understand
No
if you
questions
don't want
asked.
me pumping Mrs. Claus because you're married or whatever, but let me fucking slide in a couple of digits minimum.
Minimum. Or
Be game, Nick.
give me Nick. Is great. Nick, give me one of those elves. No questions asked. Where's the nearest canal?
I've got a fucking fantasy that I need to live out, and it's going to be
I've
that
said
fucking-
something, and ever since I said I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm worried if I don't do it, then I'm going to do it to something else. Give me one of those elves.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Yeah. That's how an elf would sound.
Yeah.
Through the air.
No, Santa. That's way better. They would have that deeper sort of croak.
Because they're smoking all the time, those elves.
Yeah, just the stress of the job, man.
Too many toys.
You'd have to.
I had to make 4 toys today.
What embarrassing places?
Places.
Oh, let's just go place. What embarrassing place might people find your fingerprints?
Mrs. Claus.
Oh, that's fucking outstanding. That's